Okay, so here I have my button called Red Alert, and when I click that, it sends a message to Slack. So I'll demonstrate that. Okay, so that's sent. And here's Slack, and this is the message that we just received. So I have a confirm button, and when I click that, it's going to update the field in this Red Alert. So I'll actually clear this out to make it a little bit more obvious. Clear that out. And I hit confirm. Now if I refresh Salesforce, oh geez, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, sorry, that makes it a little bit better. Um, so back to Slack, this is the button that I'm clicking down here that's confirm. Yep, down here. And this is the field that it just updated. And so now we'll dive into exactly how that's working. So the red alert button is just set up to call a flow. And actually, maybe I should show you how that's done. If I edit object, it is an action called red alert. And this is just set up to call okay, it calls the flow. So it's of type this here post red alert to Slack is the name of the flow, and then this is just the label. So that flow is defined here, post red alert to Slack. So it just shows a screen, but then calls this action, which calls um, the Centro action. And inside of here, I have a button that's defined with a label called confirm. And this is the new thing. So I used to have this also pass in a record ID, sort of like this, where I would put the record ID tag separated by a pipe, and then when I received it, I would sort of strip out this confirm pipe, and then I'm left with just the record ID. I don't need to do that anymore, so that's just blank now. And then this is set up to publish as a platform event. So if I look at the message that is sent, I can do that with Workbench, and I'll go into streaming push topics. I will subscribe to the event called, I don't know, I need to look it up. So to do that, we look at platform events, and it's the Centro action. So I just copy the API name from here, paste that. Okay, so we're subscribed. So now if I hit that button again, this is the message that we're receiving. And the change was that the Centro value now contains the record ID. So I don't need to pad it into the API name anymore like I was doing before. I can just look at that. So I have a flow that's hooked up to trigger when a platform event is received, and I'm tapping into that Centro action platform event. And now I just say if the API name is equal to confirm, then do my thing, which is to update the case record. Oops, because I can't click in there. Update the case record where the ID matches that records, that's a platform event, its value, and then set the red alert confirmed equal to the current date and time. So that is it. So that's the magic. Overall, I'm finding, working with the developers at Centro is very easy. It kind of reminds me of working with people at GearSet. It's like anytime you have a question, I'm able to just like reach out and I get a response right away, and they like input. So it's really really good team to work with. Um, so that's it for that. So now let me switch over uh, to the job posting. So this is the message that I got from a recruiter. Uh, okay, so they need a Salesforce with a capital F ServiceMax developer opportunity. I had never heard of ServiceMax before, so I had to Google it, but it sounds related to field service, like it's an add-on on top of field service. So um, I don't think I have the skill set for this because when I looked at the requirements, they actually want someone with like a number of years experience using ServiceMax. So if you know anybody that has used this product before and they're a developer, reach out and I can help connect you. And that's all the opportunities that I got yesterday. I've changed my LinkedIn profile so that I'm not marked as like looking for work. So I think that's helping slow the flood of recruiters coming in. Okay, that's it. If you guys have any questions or ideas or things you want me to try out with this Centro Slack thing, let me know. I'd be happy to do a little demo. I certainly do not know all the ins and outs of it yet, and I'm still kind of learning more. Um, just whenever I have time to poke around with it. Okay, that's it. Have a good day, everyone.